Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your name and welcome to my channel. Listen, I gotta be honest, sometimes I feel like I'm living in a sitcom. Like the things people ask me. Don't get me wrong, I love being who I am. But some of the questions I get, let's just say they deserve their own stand-up routine. So today, I'm diving into the top 5 funny, or let's be real, kinda awkward questions I get asked as a lesbian. Stick around, it's gonna be hilarious. Okay, first up, the classic, so who's the man in the relationship, really? You know, because apparently a relationship is like a pirate ship and it just can't set sail without a captain at the helm. Newsflash, love isn't a pirate ship, folks. We're two independent women who love and support each other. We both wear the pants, sometimes literally, depending on who's rocking the loungewear that day. Next, we've got this gem. How do you know you're a lesbian if you've never been with a man? This question, often posed with a mix of genuine curiosity and skepticism, is one that many people in the LGBTQ+ community have encountered at some point. It's a question that, on the surface, might seem innocent or even logical to some, but it's rooted in a misunderstanding of how sexual orientation works. All right, let's unpack this one. Imagine for a moment that sexual orientation is like a box of chocolates. You don't need to taste every single chocolate to know which ones you like and which ones you don't. Sometimes you just know based on the description, the ingredients, or even the smell. It's an intrinsic understanding of your own preferences. It's like saying, how do you know you don't like broccoli if you've never even tried it? For many people, the aversion to certain foods is immediate and instinctual. You don't need to force yourself to eat something to know that it's not for you. The same principle applies to sexual orientation. Well, maybe I can just tell by the smell, the look of it, and the fact that everyone who eats it makes that face. There's a certain intuition involved, a gut feeling that tells you what you're drawn to and what you're not. It's not about needing to try everything to know your preferences, it's about understanding yourself. You know the face I'm talking about, that unmistakable expression of distaste that people make when they encounter something they find unappealing. It's a universal reaction, one that transcends cultures and backgrounds. And it's a perfect analogy for understanding how we navigate our attractions and aversions. It's like, this is healthy, I swear. But it tastes like betrayal. We've all been there trying to convince ourselves to like something because it's supposed to be good for us. But deep down, we know it's not what we truly enjoy. It's a struggle between what we think we should like and what we actually do. Point is, sometimes you just know. It's an inherent understanding of who you are and what you're drawn to. It's not about needing to experience everything to validate your feelings. It's about trusting your own instincts and recognizing that your preferences are valid, even if they don't fit into someone else's expectations or understanding. So the next time someone asks you how you know your sexual orientation without having tried every option, remember that it's about self-awareness and intuition. Just like you don't need to eat every food to know what you like, you don't need to experience every relationship to understand your own heart. Trust yourself and know that your feelings are valid. Embrace who you are and don't let anyone make you feel like you need to justify your identity. Your journey is your own, and it's okay to know what you want and who you are without having to prove it to anyone else. After all, sometimes you just know. Chapter 3. Is this thing on? And then there's the ever so thoughtful, isn't it just a phase? Oh man, the phase question. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I've had my fair share of phases. Like that time I was really into wearing those jelly shoes. Or that other time I thought I could pull off bangs. Spoiler alert, I could not. But being a lesbian? That's not a phase. That's like saying, being annoying. Isn't that just a phase? Some things in life just stick, you know? Chapter 4. Nope, sorry, no vacancy. Alright, this next one is just, I don't even know. Can I watch? Can you watch? Seriously? Are we really doing this right now? That's like asking someone if you can watch them brush their teeth. It's weird, it's creepy, and it makes me want to invest in a good pair of noise-canceling headphones. So, thanks for the offer, but I think I'll pass. Chapter 5. Magic Show Mishaps. And last but not least, the question that makes me want to disappear into a puff of smoke. How do you do it? First of all, why? Why do people always want to know the secrets behind the magic? It's like asking a chef for their secret recipe, or a painter for their techniques. Some things are just meant to be enjoyed without knowing the behind-the-scenes details. Why do you need to know? Are you taking notes? Are you planning to start your own magic show? Or maybe you just want to impress your friends at the next party. But let me tell you, the magic isn't in the tricks themselves. It's in the performance, the showmanship, the ability to captivate an audience and make them believe in the impossible. Because trust me, this is not a DIY project you want to try at home. Magic requires practice, precision, and a lot of patience. It's not something you can just pick up and do on a whim. It's an art form that takes years to master. And even then, there are always new tricks to learn, new techniques to perfect. But if you must know, it's like trying to explain a complicated concept to someone who has no background in the subject. You can give them the basics, but without the proper context and understanding, it just won't make sense. Magic is the same way. You can know the mechanics of a trick, but without the performance, it's just a series of movements. Imagine trying to make a PB&J sandwich, but you've only got one slice of bread. You can try to make it work, but it's not going to be the same. The magic is in the combination, the way the elements come together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. And instead of peanut butter and jelly, you're using like gummy bears and hot sauce. It's a bizarre combination that doesn't make any sense, but somehow it works. That's the essence of magic. It's about taking the ordinary and making it extraordinary, creating something unexpected and delightful. It's messy, it's confusing, and honestly, it just doesn't make any sense. But that's what makes it so fascinating. The mystery, the wonder, the sense of awe that comes from seeing something that defies explanation. That's what magic is all about. It's about creating moments of pure wonder and joy. Moments that make you question what you know and believe in the impossible. But hey, that's love for you, right? It's unpredictable, it's messy, and it doesn't always make sense. But it's also magical, in its own way. It's about finding those moments of connection, those moments of pure joy and wonder, and holding on to them. Because in the end, that's what makes life worth living. The magic, the love, the moments that take your breath away. Outro: stay curious, stay kind. There you have it, folks. The top 5 funny questions I get asked as a lesbian. It's always a mix of curiosity and humor, and I totally get it. People are naturally curious about things they don't fully understand, and sometimes that curiosity comes out in the form of questions that can be both amusing and a little baffling. Look, I get it. Curiosity is natural. It's a part of being human. We all have questions about things that are different from our own experiences. And that's okay. It's how we learn and grow. But there's a way to go about it that shows respect and kindness. But sometimes the best way to satisfy that curiosity is to just, be cool, be respectful. Approach your questions with an open mind and a kind heart. It's all about the way you ask and the intention behind your questions. If you're genuinely curious and respectful, it shows. And maybe, just maybe, don't ask questions that make you sound like you've never seen a lesbian before in your life. Trust me, we've heard it all before. Questions like, who's the man in the relationship? Or, how do you know you're really a lesbian? Can come off as ignorant and a bit offensive. Because trust me, we're just like everyone else. We have the same hopes, dreams, and everyday struggles. We go to work, we hang out with friends, we binge watch our favorite shows. The only difference is who we love, and that shouldn't be a big deal. We laugh, we cry, we spill coffee on ourselves in the morning. We're human, just like you. We have good days and bad days. We have moments of joy and moments of frustration. And yes, we sometimes spill coffee on ourselves when we're rushing out the door. The only difference is we like girls. And that's a beautiful thing. Love is love, and it comes in many forms. It's what makes the world a more vibrant and diverse place. So let's celebrate that diversity and embrace it with open arms. And that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this video has given you a little insight and maybe even made you laugh. Remember, it's all about staying curious and staying kind. Keep asking questions, but do it with respect and an open heart. Stay tuned for more hilarious videos coming soon. I've got plenty more stories and funny moments to share with you all. So hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep spreading the love.